in this intermediate one, test this touch and go. It's an interesting test because some things are really good and some things don't go that well, and it's very nice to see the judge's remark. He's a very good judge that dares to judge up and low depending on what's performed. The entrance perfectly straight and coming in, a little bit out behind, but the judge could not see that. A 7. Then we go up to the extended trot on the diagonal. Horse is really more ground covering, large strides, more airtime. It could be a bit more uphill. A 7. Shoulder in, perfectly one frame, exactly the right bending, very nice smooth trot. A 7. And a very good rhythmic trot on the circle. Perfect. 8. And a half past, it would have been an 8 if he didn't have the last 2 or 3 strides straightening up. So a 7. Beautiful frame there. Perfectly square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfectly diagonal. 8. Beautiful half pass. Nicely in the rhythm. Perfect angle. Very consistent. 8. Circle a little bit big. Horse is a little bit deep. 7. And the shoulder in also a 7. Could be a bit more uphill and it's a little bit inconsistent at the end. Medium trot. Big strides. A little bit too much up in the front and down. But beautiful transitions. 7 for the medium trot and the transition. Collected walk. Nice frame. Beautiful 4-beat walk. 8. The extended walk, it doesn't really make his top line longer until the end, and the strides are okay. It's a 4-beat walk, but it could be a bit bigger. They can give it 6.5. Prompt, clear, 7. Haunches were leading in the beginning. And also in the changes you need to stay a little bit more straight. 6. Good extended trot, but could be a bit more uphill. 7. And the change through the trot, a 4. Now this horse gets into problems. He's spooking from something, and the change is completely, well, you can see he's going all over the place. You have difficulties in even getting him going. A 1. And that's just what it should be. Nothing from what really asked for. The 3 tempies is really there. Pirouette at the spot. Mild loss of impulsion and a little bit deep. 6. There he's really resistant to make the change. Is laid behind, the 4. Brings the haunches in just in front of the pirouette. The pirouette itself is beautiful. A 7. And then he jumps already nearly in the pirouette to change, a 3. Far too early. And we get another problem. He already is panicking, and it's because there are horses down and the arena down, and he doesn't really like that. So now we should get the 2s, and he really just runs off in full panic, and I can just get it back. Another 1, and a 0 would have been more or less good too. It's really nothing. And then because he's so tense, the transition here is like, it's not there. It's doing all kinds of weird things. But we can arrange that at least before the extended trot. The extended trot, really big ground covering. Got an 8 for that. We got a 4 for the transitions, especially that one at C. And then in coming to the halt, it's really great and straight. You got another 8. But you can imagine here in the collective marks, he is pointed down for having all the problems in the decanter. But great judging, really somebody that dares to go up and